Imagine rain that doesn't stop, not for a day, not for a week. For weeks at a time, in some regions, during certain seasons, ancient humans faced exactly that. No waterproof jackets, no umbrellas, no four solid walls to hide behind. So how did anyone stay alive, fed and warm through that? Before we get into it, hit subscribe to Past Point because the real answer involves some surprisingly clever engineering. Here's the obvious question. Rain sounds harmless compared to predators or freezing cold. So why was it actually one of the most dangerous conditions early humans faced? Misconception: rain was just an inconvenience, not a real threat. Getting wet doesn't sound deadly, but constant, prolonged rain creates a much bigger problem: hypothermia. Wet skin loses heat far faster than dry skin, even in temperatures that wouldn't normally feel dangerous. Add wind on top of that, and a rainy season could become genuinely life-threatening, not from the water itself, but from what it does to the body over time. So staying dry wasn't comfort, it was survival. Here's where things get strange. Some of the earliest solutions weren't caves at all. Evidence from sites across Africa and Europe suggests early humans built simple shelters using bent branches layered with bark, leaves, and animal hides, creating a crude but surprisingly effective waterproof layer. Think of it like nature's version of shingles, overlapping layers, each one directing water past the one below it, instead of straight through. Misconception: early shelters were just random piles of sticks. Actually, the layering had to be deliberate. Overlap it wrong and water pools instead of draining. Get it right and rain simply slides off, layer by layer, like a natural roof. Location mattered just as much as the shelter. Archaeologists studying ancient campsites have found that many were deliberately positioned on slightly elevated ground, away from low points where water would naturally collect. Simple drainage, dug by hand around a shelter's base, likely helped redirect water away from where people slept. Small decisions like these could mean the difference between a dry night and a dangerously cold, soaked one. If you're enjoying uncovering the quiet genius behind ancient survival, subscribe to Past Point because the next part is where things get even more resourceful. Fire became even more critical during long rainy stretches, not less. Keeping a flame alive through days of rain required real skill. Evidence suggests early humans protected embers under shelters, sometimes transporting smoldering material rather than starting completely from scratch each time, since striking a new fire in soaked conditions was far harder. Think of an ember like a fragile, glowing lifeline. Lose it, and you might not get it back for days. Misconception: food was easier to find during rainy seasons. You might assume more rain meant more plant growth, meaning more food, sometimes true. But heavy, extended rain also disrupted hunting, flooded gathering areas, and made travel exhausting and dangerous. So many groups likely relied on stored or preserved food, dried meat, nuts, and other supplies gathered and saved specifically for stretches like this. Planning ahead wasn't optional, it was survival strategy. Now think about what all of this really adds up to. No raincoats, no concrete, no modern drainage systems, and yet, through careful shelter design, smart site selection, protected fire, and forward-thinking food storage, ancient humans found ways to outlast weather that could easily kill an unprepared person today. Surviving the rain wasn't about toughing it out. It was about outthinking a problem that never stopped, one clever decision at a time. If this changed the way you look at rainy days, subscribe to Past Point. There are countless ordinary conditions hiding an extraordinary story of human ingenuity.